Not a good place. Jab is really a weapon.
All praise be to my children. I love you. God, man, what?
Is this your shortest fight ever? In any time, amateur, professional ever?
Assalamu alaikum, Maida. I don't know, man. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, I'm coming for you.
Mike, is it frustrating to train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend. And I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lennox is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike, that Mike?
That's right.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Eddie Unsteady with Coastal Boxing Club with my boy Chi Ming. We are here today with Coastal Social Club. What's going on, everybody? Let's talk facts, boy. Let's talk facts. What's going on, Chi? Mike's muted. Your mic's muted. Your mic is muted still. There
I'm out. Yo, what's up, man? I'm out and about. Like, I'm outside with it. Like, I might have to cut my cam because, like, my lighting's a little shitty, but I'm going to try to deal with it for the best that I can. What's up? What's up with everybody? Thanks for tuning in.
What's going on, everybody? Before we even get started, man, I just want to say shout out to all of our subscribers. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. If you ain't have the notification button turned on, go ahead and hit the notification button. Hit the thumbs up button. You know, we are doing this for you guys. Let's get this party started, everybody. Let's cook.
Yeah, man. Tonight, you know, just a social rap. We're just going to rap about what's going on out here in the world. Whatever's going on, we're just going to rap about it. Anything on your mind you want to speak on to the good peoples in the world?
Shit, there's a lot to speak on it. Nothing on the top of my head I can just bring up right now because there's so much shit to talk about.
Well, if it's so much shit to talk about, then you should be able to come up with something real quick. Isn't that right, my good sir?
Let's see. Well, you already know this is Coastal Social Club, so we ain't gonna really touch base too much about boxing tonight. We're gonna touch base about everything else what's going on around the world, all the new updates and stuff like that. But
just shit. It's social.
Shit that's
talking
happening.
shit.
Shit that's
We're talking shit. Just some shit talking. So what's up, man? Talk to you, boy.
Hey, shit over here, man. I'm in fucking PA, man, and it's raining over here. It's better than where you have been with the drought. I can tell you that.
Well, I mean, America loves apple pie. Water's wet. The sky is blue, and it don't rain in Southern California. Life goes on. I mean,
you are lucky, my good friend. You are lucky because you're one of the most few that can actually enjoy this beautiful weather like that all year round. Basically, all 75-degree weather all year round. People beg for that shit, man. People in Florida, people in all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Like some places get cold, real hot, real cold. And I'm one of those guys that when I was in Florida, I'm like, damn, I just wish I could be in a place that's be 70s all year round. Perfect weather. Not too hot, not too cold. You can do whatever you want. You still can go out and about, make moves.
I remember, yo, man. I remember growing up in Georgia, and I remember saying I was outside one day, and it was so hot. Me and my cousins was going to the gas station, and we was walking, and it was about like on foot, about like a mile and a half, 2 miles from the crib. Nice little hike, you know what I'm saying? And it was about like 100 degrees that day, and we walking down the strip, no sidewalk, and we got umbrellas out. We got umbrellas. It ain't a cloud in the sky. It's not a cloud in the sky, but we walking down the street with umbrellas to try to block the motherfucking sun. And I said to my cousins, I said, look, y'all, this was in like high school. I said to them, I said, listen, if I ever get a chance to find a place in the world where it's 75 to 80 degrees a day every day, I'm
All
going
year
there.
round.
Yeah, and I said if I ever find, and they was like, ain't no place like that. Hey, hey,
I didn't think there
hey,
was no place like that. I'm
hey,
just
hey,
keeping it
hey,
real.
hey. Well, look, I try to tell people also at the same time, coastal Southern California living isn't necessarily the same as Southern California mainland living. You feel me? Like, because you got to remember at the same time, we still by the Mexican border. It's very hot on the mainland, and then a lot of parts down south, it's a lot of desert land down that way, and it's real hot. But like the coast, I don't know, man. It's like impervious. Like it gets hot on the coast, but it's never nowhere near as hot as the mainland. So it's like the weather's nice all through Southern California, in my opinion. But in particular, like the area where I'm at, like by Malibu and like all that area from Santa Monica up to Santa Barbara. It's always nice, man. It's beautiful. People can say what they want about California, but man, I love this shit. People talk
Shit.
about it's expensive. People talk about it's expensive. I feel like yeah, it's expensive, but man, it's so many different types of situations that you can get into out here. And I've lived everywhere, you know. Like I lived all every part of this country. I done lived there. Midwest, Northeast, South. You know what I'm saying? West. I done lived everywhere. And I can tell you, like, out here is where it's the most chill. All the places I done lived at, Cali's the most chill. That's why I fuck with it. And I ain't going no goddamn well.
I wouldn't. Shit. It sounds like everything's all set up.
That's why you gotta get out here, man. That's what I try to tell you. That's why you
Man,
gotta get
look,
out here.
it was so damn hot in New York City today. A bridge got stuck.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Man, that's crazy.
It's been hot here everywhere too. But everybody been running here to the coast to get some of the good cool weather and shit. And I ain't mad at them at all. Because I'd be right over here with their ass if I lived over there. Spending the hundreds and shit. Like it's just been crazy everywhere. But I wanna which brings us, into something that's crazy is that there's actually people in the world that don't believe that climate change is fucking real. Like this weather that's cracking off right now. Come on, man. Like where you at? If I'm not mistaken, where you at? I read
It's
it's
above
about like
average.
yeah, like 15 degrees. Like y'all and where I'm at, it's been like 5 degrees below the average for the
I think
summer.
tomorrow, I think tomorrow over here is going to be like 10 degrees or 5 degrees cooler than what it was yesterday because
Well,
today's a new day on my side.
it's just like I said, like it, climate change is a real motherfucking thing. The way that this weather is going off, like that Hurricane Barrel situation. Like, yo, like, isn't it a little too early for that?
It is. Hurricane season is just about starting now, and it's like for everyone having a hurricane. First of all, this is the first strongest hurricane this early in this time period, and it's crazy because it's like it should be a smack in the face to everybody. Like, yo, no one's noticing any difference here. A lot of shit's been changing. A lot of heat, a lot of earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit.
Yeah,
Climate
man.
change.
Yeah, and
Oh, man, New York City got a damn earthquake a couple months back.
yeah, yeah. I mean, New York has had its fair share of earthquakes, um, but like nothing to the magnitude of the one that they've had recently. They've had a few recently, and they actually are like ones that people legit felt all through everywhere from like New Jersey all the way around, like Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? One of those types. So like this kind of shit don't happen on the regular, and like it's just like people need to do what they need to do to try to help out with that shit because man, it's real different out here, man. Like a lot of people in Texas right now are struggling. You know what I'm saying? Um, because the people down there, the powers that be, won't do right things to fix the infrastructure to get that shit together properly, to be prepared for these kinds of things. Because I guess like we can't really. I'm not no expert on this shit, but trying to use common sense. Um, Preparation for this kind of stuff is better than just saying it don't exist. Like because to say that it's not real is bullshit because it's happening. It's happening. Things are not what they used to be 40 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It's happening 50
Yeah.
years ago, 60 years ago. It's not the same. So to say that it ain't real is bullshit because we live it. So why wouldn't you try to be more prepared for these types of situations, get the infrastructure right, do what you can do to fix buildings, protect shit, and get everything right to be ready for these kinds of things, man. Motherfuckers
Right. I
just,
mean,
just be,
if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but I believe New Orleans was the one who did that after Hurricane Katrina. They built the infrastructure stronger after that.
well, they didn't. I mean, they had no choice. But the whole point was that they didn't give a fuck about it before Katrina. You feel me? Like,
Salute.
hey, I can't see. I'm blind as a bat.
Yes, you're blind like a bat. You're on a small, tiny phone.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, TT. Much love, hugs, and kisses. Yeah, man. But it's like I just think that we don't, and then like a lot of people, like we can do stuff too. You know what I mean? Like it's certain little things that you could do. The whole carbon footprint type situation. You know what I mean? You can it's little things you could do instead of jumping in your whip. If you're going like around the corner, walk your ass around the motherfucking corner. Don't
I mean,
fuck
damn,
like,
there's a lot of lazy people these days too, man.
yeah,
A lot
man.
of
That's
lazy
what I'm
people
saying.
don't want to walk.
That-
Don't even want to walk half of a block. It's ridiculous.
yeah, jump in the car to go half a block. You need to take your ass and get your steps in. Go walk to the store. You know what I'm saying? Just little things like that, like from the emissions from your whip, man, lessen that shit on the atmosphere in the sky. Like, what the fuck?
That's
Yeah,
another one.
facts.
I feel like that's facts.
If you don't believe it, like, how could you just not believe it? It's right here. Like
That that's a
we talking about a
that's another
hurricane that,
reason. Not to cut you off, but I'm just want to say that's another reason why to touch base with Trump. Trump doesn't even believe in any of this climate change bullshit to begin with.
yeah, and like I just seen him at a rally
Uh
the
huh.
other day. The other day, he literally said, like, it's just weather. It's fine. It's
It
cool.
happens.
Yeah, and I just look at it like when you think about like, okay, somebody that thinks like that, I expect somebody to think like that. That's just some crazy ass motherfucker on the street. But when it's somebody that's trying to be the leader of the free world, that shit wild to me. Like, bro, like, how could you be so closed-minded to not even listen to scientists and people that know what they're talking about the situation? Like, you're trying to be the leader of the free world. You're not open to shit. That don't make any sense to me. That don't make much sense to me. That's all. Like, that's crazy. Climate change is real as fuck. And like I said, where you at,
It's all
the way
fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
you know what I'm saying? That's how he play it. But like we were just talking about earlier, where you at 15 degrees above average. Where I'm at, it's been like 5 degrees below average. You know what I'm saying? Like out
You
here,
got
it's
you
a
got hurricanes happening way sooner than hurricane season is expected to happen. Big,
yeah,
basically, you can basically say it was a major hurricane because it was a high category for a hurricane. It was a very destructive hurricane.
yeah, man. It and the thing that's wild is that it hit the islands way harder than it hit us. Um,
Absolutely, but
but
even so, it Jamaica and all those other islands, Jamaica didn't get hit as bad as they was projecting it to hit, but it still caused a lot of damage. Don't get it wrong.
people died too,
Yeah,
you know,
and
and
that's
that's
another thing. When hurricane happens, when you have a death in a hurricane, those names become recycled. You never ever use those names again.
oh yeah, well shit, man. I fucking they gonna run out of names if they keep coming at this pace. They're
They
gonna just
already
start
did.
call,
They already
they're
in the
gonna just
Greek
start calling they're gonna
alphabet.
just start calling them numbers after a while, man.
Right,
Like, cause
right.
they just cause they just keep coming and they're coming faster. They're coming sooner than they have. They're later in the season. You're getting crazy hurricanes late in the hurricane season as well. You got all of that
Mhm.
going on. You can't tell me that climate change is bullshit. Like you got like yo
You got
and
planes falling out of the fucking skies and shit.
with
Doors
Texas.
blowing open.
Well, I mean that's negligence. I don't think that really got much to do
I'm
with
just
climate
saying, you
change.
got a lot of shit going on.
Like with the climate change down in Texas, all the people out there don't have power, and it's due to the fact the infrastructure down there is ass.
It's true.
Like the
Very
way,
true.
like they don't try to do anything new to put upgrades. They think solar panels are like the devil down there. It's really weird. You know what I'm saying? Um, all those people that don't have power still, it shouldn't even be like that. Like it shouldn't
But
even be like that.
at the end of the day, sometimes it all comes down to the governors and the senators who live in that state. Sometimes they feel like if they don't have to spend the money to do this, they don't have to. And then, when this situation does happen, they get a whole bunch of billions and billions of dollars pour into the states and still don't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they either sit on it or they do
Other stuff
personal
with it.
shit with it. Personal
Absolutely.
shit, or they put it towards the dumb shit that they do. Like, for instance, I don't know. I'm just just putting some wild shit out there. Like, for example, they'll spend money. This is how they like to spend money. First, they like to spend money on lawsuits because they always getting lawsuits filed against them. They always get sued because of the fact that they always are treating people with negligence. Like those
Wrong.
types of those type of governments always treat people with negligence. So they always get in lawsuits, whether it be like the police or the government, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And they also spend money on a lot of dumbass investigations. Like they spend money on stupid shit and don't ever want to put it to anything of importance. They spend money to cut people off of things instead of spending money to help people get better. You know what I'm saying? Like they spend a lot of money to make sure you can't do something instead of spending a lot of money to make sure that you can. And it's fucking wild. Like like the money that they spend ends up being for no reason in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, and it really is whack. Like we talking about metropolitan areas down there in Texas that's whacked out with no power. We ain't talking about like places in the
No,
middle of
listen,
nowhere.
yeah, and we're not even saying because of wind and shit like that. We talking about major city underwater. Talking about bridges underwater, roadways underwater.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Like that climate change is crazy to me. And even where I live, it's like I said, even though as much as I love
that's
this
crazy.
weather,
That's crazy. Cause I was
it
just about to mention where you live because a couple months back you even had a big, what was it? I would only say what, like a mini tsunami back. Yeah, I would consider y'all had or some
man,
shit.
we had we hit like with the high tides out here, crazy. I'm talking about taking out whole piers that stood the test of time, and these waves out here just smashing them, breaking them down like
And
crazy.
that's something that don't happen in your neck of the woods.
It happens from time to time, but it happened a lot for a stretch out here. Um, a lot of rain all through the springtime. We got rain.
Now listen, we can't talk about global warming around Coach. You're gonna start talking about that's why they start sending these motherfuckers to space. Coach, Coach, we can't talk about none of that shit with Coach. Coach already gonna start going with that shit. Ooh. Coach
Man.
started sending me a whole paragraph with climate change, with them going into space and all this shit.
They are up there a lot. I mean, I ain't gonna, I don't know much about all that, but they have been up there a lot lately. I ain't one of those conspiracy theory type dudes, but they have been up there a lot lately.
Yeah, they've been up there. One place they haven't been back to is the moon.
Shit, they got people up there that's been stuck. They got a couple astronauts up there that's
Yeah.
been stuck.
Oh,
You
you
heard
see,
about
you took
that?
the words out of my mouth. They have two astronauts that's stuck on the ISS, helping the other astronauts up there because they're having issues. I guess coming re-entry with something with, I think with one of the burn off or some shit to come
Yeah,
back into
something to that
space
effect.
to Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Look, man, I'm
yeah.
sorry, bro. That is I salute anybody that wants to go into space. Like if
But
that's
it's
what
like
you
they're not in no harm or anything. Like they just they have extra time into space, help the other crew members up there. That's why they're telling us. We don't know what's the real situation is up there, but
no. F
it's a tricky situation up there to come back to travel so far in the atmosphere and then to come back down. Boy, God bless you guys because that's something. I the only way I will have to go into space if it's like the whole world's ending and like some shit's happening to Earth. I will have to leave to go to space. That's the only way I'm going up that high. The plane is my limit, and I don't even want to be in the motherfucking planes at that. So come on, salute to
no,
you guys.
hell yeah.
Salute to you guys because you're the one who giving us all of our internet, our TV access, and all of that stuff. Salute.
It's a big no for me. You got me fucked up. I would never
Listen,
ever
listen. I
like
guarantee
listen.
you. I guarantee you. If it came down to it, something was like Earth. Earth is about to be obliterated or some shit. You had to go to space. You wouldn't go to space. You say,
I
nah, I'm
guess,
down here.
I guess, but you got to tell me something because you ever it's like I don't know. You ever see these movies, these fucking galaxy movies, these fucking science fiction movies with like Star Wars and shit like that, where you go someplace and this shit be looking better than Earth. You like, yo, this shit fly as fuck out here. Like, you know what I mean? Like where Princess Leia was from was fly as shit. It was flowers and shit growing all around and waterfalls falling and shit. Like, yo, I want to live here. Like, if you don't have that set up, if you talk about some raggedy ass, big ass metal space station, where motherfuckers gotta pee in a cup and eat soup, motherfucker, every goddamn day. I'm not a fan. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not. I salute astronauts who anybody who wants to go into space. Like, yo, you're a different breed. That's just a whole nother level of gangster for me, boy. I ain't going up there. Like you said, if it's like on some blow the world up shit, like I said, have you gotta have some sweet. You gotta have some sweet situations set up. I ain't going up into no fucking space station.
You telling me I can't smoke? I ain't going up there.
No, I mean you gotta let me. I gotta be able to grab. Come on, man. I gotta be able to grab this is for medicinal purposes. You feel what I'm saying? It's for medicinal purposes. Like you gotta let me take my medicine, right? Like if I can't go up into the motherfucking spaceship, if I'm going to go that high, I got to be high. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, I'm not going
I'm
up
Joe
there, man.
Biden, and I approve this message.
Hey, hey, shout outs to the OG, triple OG, Joe Biden, who be
You have
getting
a
sweat.
problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Oh, yo, that shit's hilarious, bro. Yo, they on Joe Biden neck, cuz they out to
Boy,
get him.
man. Out.
They out to get him.
They trying to man, they over here trying to impeach Joe Biden, talking about, oh, are you about to
Impeach?
get
What you
out the
talking
White
about?
House? You
What
didn't hear all that shit about the impeachment shit they trying to do?
Man, that bullshit, man, they ain't fucking
That
doing shit.
bullshit.
They trying to do everything, man. It's just crazy, like the whole situation.
But then again, this just make that like we was talking off cam. This just might make him blow up more. All of the cameras on Donald Trump blowing him up. This might blow up freaking Biden. You feel me? This might blow up Biden.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
In some ways it will, some ways it won't. Like, I don't know. Um, See, the one thing that bothers me the most about it, and this is how I always feel about it, even as time goes on, when Kamala Harris is probably the president of the United States, uh, I just presume that I'll just be like, yo, they really was hating on Joe Biden because of his administration, like because of his cabinet, like it's
Then
full
again,
of
this is when you really. Then again, this
it's
is now Joe Biden really know who he really can fuck with. It's like, damn, all these people would say, yeah, but now it's like, damn, y'all motherfucker really don't really fuck with me. And it's like, yo, right now Joe Biden has a little tight circle, and right now he knows who's really in his inner circle, who he can ride with. And I feel like we all know Trump ain't winning this shit. I don't know why people keep blowing it up like Trump has a fucking chance in winning this election. I just don't understand what they're fucking thinking. But I think, me personally, it might be a better situation for Biden.
what? What's
The
a
whole
better situation?
the whole thing that's going on with him and Biden, right, with him and Trump right now.
Well, two things in my opinion, can happen. One is that people are going to jump on the fuck him train. Like they're going to jump on forget him. No, nobody want to fuck with him. Forget it. Fuck Joe Biden. Blah, blah, blah. They're going to get on that train. Okay. Or people are going to be for real, which is what I hope people are, and be like, yo, people have fuck ups. We're talking about one fuck up that happened a couple weeks back now. and he's still been trying to do everything he can to show. And Donald Trump ain't been around. He ain't been active out here like Joe Biden has since the debate. And the reason why is because he don't want to have to answer to nobody about the debate unless it's on some I won the debate. Like, like he only wants to talk to people that want to talk about how Joe Biden looked bad. He don't want to talk to nobody that wants to talk to him about how many times he lied and how crazy he sounded during that debate. He don't want to talk to nobody that's going to question him like that.
The only thing you hear that's coming out of your out of Trump's mouth is, oh, he barely could have spoken during the debate and this and that and doing this, and he's not saying anything that was irrelevant towards his campaign.
He never does. Like the dude never really does, man. Like he never ever really talks about what he really gonna do for anybody. He don't ever say anything like that. He always talking about the border and about how crazy the people are that cross the border all the time. Like that shit is corny, man. You know how many people are immigrants in this country? Like I just be so confused, man. Like there's so many people here that have like illegal people that's here illegal that they love, that they cool with. You might not even know it. You know what I mean? Like you really might not even
Mm-hmm.
know it. There's people out here that's been putting their stripes in. You know, they probably got an alien card so they can, they registered to work. So they put their stripes in. They pay taxes. Some of them pay taxes. You know what I mean? Some of them come here and actually do what they can to put the work in to be here. Okay. And it's crazy that they get ridiculed by a bunch of fucking spoiled, privileged assholes who really never had to struggle like that and don't know nothing about a fucking struggle and wouldn't know what to do if they was in a situation where they didn't have no fucking chicken, but they got kids that they want to see be something and have to take the time out in their lives and sacrifice everything, everything, everything to get here to try to prosper and get some money and get and have a reasonable life instead of living somewhere where the government is absolute trash and they treat their people like shit. Like if I thought that's what America was built on immigration, built on immigrants coming here and putting this thing together. I'm saying yours and my ancestors came here and built this shit, dog. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everybody, so many people that talk about like immigrants is real sad, man. Because 9 times out of 10, you know somebody like that, and you just don't know their situation. I didn't, I didn't came in my life. I done came across a bunch of people that's from other countries, and like shit'll get real, and then they'll be like, "I gotta take my grandma here," and I'm be like, "You gotta take your grandma here, like on some shit, like." Why you gotta take your grandma here? Like, yo, because it's kind of hot where I'm at, and she illegal. Like, I didn't know, like, I didn't know my people's
Hold on.
grandma like the whole time I known them years on end, and
Yeah.
yet and still, like, I didn't know she was illegal. Nobody probably else knew. You know, she had a job, everything, all of that. But you find out, you find out shit like that. Like this one of the cool, she was cool people, and she had people that loved her that was here legally. You know what I mean? But she still put the work in, to do what she had to do to be here. So it's like it's just crazy how heartless. I think it's cold how Donald Trump be out here just promoting hate. It be so much division. Like it's just so dividing and mean. Like how do you want to talk to somebody that just cause so much division? Like I don't hear
So
no
much
type.
negativity.
I don't hear no type of compromise. You feel me? I just don't hear no compromise.
But
Like
have
that
you
shit.
ever heard any compromise at all from this
No,
man?
no, that's what I mean, and that's what I said. Like that's why I be like, if you, why would you want to rock with somebody that don't even want to compromise with a certain type of individual? Like you don't even want to talk to the Democrats. You don't even want to talk to the LGBTQ community. You fake like you want to talk to the black and brown community, but you really don't. You really don't. Like it's just funny, man. Like I don't know, like the whole like Donald Trump. I can go on about him all night and day, but the one thing I just say, man, if you're gonna vote, you think about this. Don't think about Joe Biden and don't think about Donald Trump because in the grand scheme of things, the president is a very important person. Okay, but when we talk about what makes the gears turn and what makes this country go, the most powerful people are the leader in the Senate, the Speaker of the House, and like Biden's Joint Chief of Staff and the Secretary of Defense.
But
The
that's why we
administration.
also want to make sure
I-
we want to also make sure we have the House and the Senate as well, because that makes everything easier on the president.
Yeah, but my whole point is that don't think about neither one of them. Think about who Biden has in place already in those important positions in the job that they're trying to do and the progress that they're trying to make as opposed to who Donald Trump's going to have in office, which is a whole bunch of whack jobs who are only going to listen to everything that he tells them to do instead of trying to say what's right for the country. Because all the people that used to work for Trump that actually were some type of respectable people in government that was actually working for him that kept the shit from totally falling off the face of the earth, they won't even work with him no more. None of them people are willing to work with him anymore.
It's
So
too
his whole
risky.
so who would you want to mess with? Would you want to mess with some people that's already in place that are stable, progressive, and making moves and making good moves, smart moves for the country? Or would you want to deal with somebody who is going to have a whole bunch of yes men that want to install so much crazy shit? Yo, he talking about deportation, bro. I'm talking about a mass deportation of thousands and thousands of people, bro. People are gonna be they talking about taking people, just snatching them out of homes. This country ain't ready for that, dog. This country ain't ready for that.
We're talking about a man who's trying to be like a dictator here.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I can't see how people want to rock with that. Like I can't see how people would want to rock with that. Like it's just not it, man. There's so many things, and I mean, like, bro is a convicted felon. Like, I can't even if I'm not a convicted felon, but I've been in trouble. And there's some companies that won't touch me because of the fact that I've been in some type of trouble. Like, I don't even have no felonies, but the fact that I've been in some type of trouble, there's companies that are like, well, we really kind of like want people that got a clean criminal background, like no nothing. Like I've literally heard that from a fucking job that probably was gonna pay me no more than fucking $15, $16 an hour.
Oh, that's crazy.
You got motherfuckers that will tell you shit like that. You know what I mean? And this motherfucker running for president, he got a 34 piece of them things, a whole family Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket full of felonies. And this motherfucker get to run for president. What type part of the game is that? He still got open cases. He still got open cases. Like he still got open
How do you
cases.
lie to the FBI and now you're running for president? Seriously, how do you lie to the FBI and now you're running for president?
Oh my goodness. How that work?
Wow, that's you heard it right. You heard it right from the
Hey,
fucking weasel's mouth.
hey, he said it, not me.
right from the weasel's mouth.
He said it, not me. Talking about, I
He's
don't
not
have no
even
more.
playing possum.
I don't have no documents. I don't have no documents at the house. What are you talking about? I don't have any of those documents, man. I gave y'all all the documents. Yeah. Uh-huh. How do you lie to the FBI and you run for president? You was talking all that goofy shit with you was talking all that goofy shit when you was running against Hillary. Talking about all that, all this lock 'em up, this, that. Now when it comes to you, it ain't even like that. And then plus, on top of that, now all this stuff starting to come out, which everybody knew anyway. This is what another thing I don't like about people. Y'all know Jeffrey Epstein and Trump they were fucking homies. They were boys. They was homeboys. Like they wasn't just like dudes that they just saw when you see him and you just be like, yo, what's happening, bro? It wasn't even like that. These was homies. Him and Jeffrey Epstein was homeboys. Jeffrey Epstein is a certified pedophile.
That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff.
You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking certified pedophile. And Donald Trump was his homeboy. And like y'all gonna actually be cool with this. I hear a bunch of people be trying to throw it on Joe Biden like he a pedo, right? But you got no evidence. You got no evidence. You got no proof. You got zero evidence. There ain't been nothing drawn up. There ain't been no suspicion. There ain't been nothing him tied up with nothing like that. But you actually got some type of proof that Donald Trump be out here fucking kicking it with pedos. Like you got some type of proof he out here kicking it with pedos, and yet this guy is who a piece of this country think is legit to be the fucking president of the United States.
Huh.
It's amazing to me. It's just crazy. Like I didn't like I know. Look, we done been through some crazy shit in this country, but this dude in particular, I ain't saying that he's as crazy as it gets. I still think that belongs to Ronald Reagan. I think Reagan was as crazy as it gets.
Wrong.
Oh yeah. What do you think?
I agree with you. I know a lot of people think that Trump is one of the worst presidents, but I agree.
I think Reagan is the worst cause like some of the things that happened on his watch, pretty cold blooded, especially to the brothers and sisters in the world or in the country. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But I just think it's crazy. Like the Trump shit is real wild. Um, it's just so many things wrong with Buddy, and then like Joe Biden, yeah, he old, but like I said, he got backup though. Like his backup is crazy. Like I would have no problem. Like I don't want to wish nothing bad on him, but if he was to step down, if he win this election and he stepped down, I got no problem with who he got in play. I got no problem. I'm cool with Kamala Harris as president. I'm cool with the administration, the people that he got in play, and the positions that they're in to make shit work. That shit they doing all right now. Like compared to where we was at 2020 after COVID and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they really
yeah,
came up quick on some shit. It took
yeah.
Obama like almost to try to dig the American economy out of the hole that it was in when George Bush Jr. fucked shit up with George H.W. whatever the fuck. Yeah, man. Um, I think that his peoples are doing a lot of good things, man. And with them having like that are progressive, that are pressuring Joe Biden, even if it's something that he may not like personally, he got people in his ear like saying, "Yo, you may not like this, but this is gonna work." So he'd be like, "All right." Like you know what? It's like he's like the he gives me the granddad that just wants to help everybody vibes. That's the that's the vibes I'm getting, them kind of vibes from him. That's crazy because that's the only vibes I get from him. Like I get the vibes like, yo, he just he just you got that old dude in the hood that just want to help everybody. He don't care what color you are. He don't care like you need some help. You need some help. Oh, I'll help you. Yeah. He don't care about it. Like, he didn't see everything. Like, so he's just like, nah, man, I love everybody. What's up? You need some help? I'm old as shit. It don't matter. Every hood got one of them guys. Everybody knows somebody like Joe Biden.
Every hood got the one OG unk.
Yeah, like, and he give me them vibes. Like, he give me the vibes. Like, maybe he might have thought one way, and then you get around a certain different type of people, you start seeing different things, and you can change. You can
And that's
switch
why
the
a lot of
game.
people would have thought. And that's why a lot of people would have thought with Trump, oh, he been in office, maybe he would have been changed after all the charges. No, he's still going on the same way, still saying that it's a whole bunch of lies. And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, how you saying it's a whole bunch of lies when you in court for it now? I don't
It's
get it.
Yeah,
It's just wild
you
to
would think
me.
he would try to
It just
change, he would change his
it's
image.
yeah, right. And he didn't do nothing at all to try to make people think different of the motherfucker, bro. So it's like,
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
for real.
Yo, you really be playing that shit. That's funny. It's funny, but the way you play it, I don't think you play it the way that it's meant to be played out.
Like,
But because like the MAGAs, they use that shit. That little line that you just played, they like to use that shit. They like to use that shit and then say Joe Biden's racist. Listen to this. Just wanted to let you know that.
but we all know where all the fucking fake news come from.
Oh yeah, man. It's coming from everywhere now. Coming from
Main
everywhere.
media now. Main
Yeah,
media.
yeah,
You
all
can't
of it.
trust. You can't trust your mainstream media that nowadays.
Well, you never really could because the end game is always going to be to get people to watch TV so advertising companies can buy ads, so they can buy slots for commercials. That's what it's always been about. No, you know what? That's a lie. Because I believe when the news first came out, it was never about that. It was about just keeping people informed. But then when when advertisement kicked in and started coming into play, then I think it just started sensationalizing shit just to get the people to watch. You just sensationalize everything and overhype everything, oversaturate everything. Keep saying the same things, being repetitive to get people to buy shit. Um, and Donald Trump sells shit. Like people
Mm-hmm.
want to watch. People want to watch him be fucked up. People want to watch him be crazy. People want to watch all of this stuff. So if Donald, like low key, if Donald Trump ain't, uh, if Donald Trump is not winning, if he loses, then it's gonna be a lot of people that ain't got nothing to do. It's gonna be a lot of people that ain't got nothing to do. Like when Donald Trump's running for office, like some of these comedians, bruh, some of these comedians legit then got rich off of just cracking jokes about like what they gonna do if he ain't in the public eye. What are some of these news media outlets gonna talk? What people just like? Well, I don't watch that shit no more because they ain't talking about Trump no more. Because Joe Biden ain't that kind of dude. Joe Biden ain't the kind of dude be all in the news all the time. shit like that. He ain't want to be all in the news and everything like that. That's boring. That's not what they're looking for. So it's just crazy, man. Election time is here. People, please pay attention. Project 2025 is some crazy shit. If you ever just Google it, man, YouTube it, whatever. Just look up Project 2025. It's real crazy. They whole agenda is some wild shit. They don't talk about it on the campaign trail because they know it's so that they can't talk about it because it's so wild. If they talked about it every day on the campaign trail, it would turn people off. So they know they can't talk about it on the regular. So you got to go look at it for yourself. Like some of the people in the media, not mainstream, but there's people in the media that's out there trying to put Project 2025 out there for more people to see. It needs to be a thing. It has to be a constant thing all the way going up. Like they're really trying to
you got me about to look up something after I come off the stream now.
Say it again.
You got me gonna go look something up after the stream now.
Yeah, you gotta go check out that Project 2025. It's some wild shit. Definitely is. Like it's crazy stuff in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Any interesting movies you ever watched lately? Anything good?
Yeah, man. I just watched Axel Foley. Beverly Hills.
What you said? Say it again.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay. I never heard of it.
It's an Eddie Murphy movie. See, this is what I'm talking about. You young, but you're not that young. Like, you never seen none of the Beverly Hills Cops?
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, it's an Eddie Murphy movie. You see, and like you got to see the other movies for you to even know what's really going on.
Okay.
But they like, they like some of the more popular American movies like ever done. You know what I mean? Like the first two anyway, for sure. Like everybody loves the first two. Third one was whack. They tried to do some crazy shit with it. Put them in an amusement park. It was trash. But this last one was pretty good though. I mean, it was real like nostalgic. They showed a lot of funny little punchlines and jokes that people would know if you seen the movie. You know what I'm saying?
And what's the movie called again?
It's called Beverly Hills Cop. Axel F. for Axel Foley. Yeah.
Okay. Got that on my save that too.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I really ain't been up on movies like that, man. Like not like I usually am. I'm more like been messing with the TV shows and stuff like that. Just binge watching old TV shows that I ain't getting a chance to watch. Like, and like about to finish up Modern Family. That shit's pretty funny.
That's a good show.
Yeah, Modern Family. Yeah, like if you like
how you still man. You're gonna tell me no. You're gonna say no again. But I'm gonna ask you, have you watched motherfucking Tommy shit yet? Power.
To my Force.
Yeah, have you watched Force yet?
No, I haven't got to it yet.
You need to get to it, my good friend. You need to get to it. All the other shit you watching ain't gonna top that.
Oh man, come on, don't do that.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna even top it, not even close.
You capping it, cuz.
It's not topping Modern Family for sure.
No, I mean,
what else you watching?
I've heard up and down shit about Power. I mean, Force. Like I've heard some people tell me it's good, some people tell me it's trash, but I don't know. I'm gonna get to it because I like Tommy the character. I like Tommy's character, especially in Power. So that's why I'm gonna watch it. But I'm
Yeah,
just
that's why
saying,
I'm not mentioning anything about the other chapters or the other books. Fuck, it's garbage.
no, I
Garbage.
watched Ghost. I watched the first season of Ghost. I was done. I was Ghost after that. I didn't need to see anymore. It's just I don't know, man. Uh, Power was a really, really good show. Um, I think like and it had characters that had some depth. And I think when you lost them like the main character Ghost in Power was a character that had a lot of depth. His the girlfriend that he was cheating with, the lawyer cop chick, the federal agent
Angela.
Angela. Yeah. Those characters had layers to them, man. And it's like
Yeah,
and
it was a whole build up
Tommy
to it.
too.
They had a storyline and everything.
Yeah, and they had more it was more to the surface with them. It was
Yeah,
deeper
they
in
had a
rap. It was deeper than
backtrack,
rap.
backstory, and everything.
It was deeper than rap. And when you lost those characters and you try to keep the Power universe going, and Kanan, even Kanan, 50 Cent's character was a deep, weird character. Like
Yeah,
there
but
was a lot of once you leave them out and you try to go forward with the rest of the cast just ain't as deep as those other characters that you lost in the actual show Power. Now Tommy
it becomes meaningless.
because they didn't have much meaning to begin with. They was just window dressing.
Exactly.
They was just there for the sake of being there in a lot of
Because
ways.
you honestly have some people saying, "Oh man, I want this guy dead," but guess what? It's already 3-4 season in. It's like, damn, this guy's still not dead. Then he dies, and it's like, oh, fuck, damn, shit. And it's deep. It's one of those like deep depths. Like, damn. Like it's one of those shows that it's much must watch TV.
Oh man, your Power was. I don't know. So I know that they're not doing Force anymore, but I'm hearing that the whole Power universe is going through a whole little shift. So it's a lot. There's no more Ghosts. They're not doing that no more. They're not doing Force no more. So I gotta see it since it ain't gonna be no more. I think it's only gonna be 3 seasons of it. Because
bro, you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
Watch the first season alone. You're gonna be like, oh yeah.
I seen the first couple of episodes.
Like
I seen the first.
Tommy. Let's put it this way: Tommy and that show is pure savagery. Tommy is pure savage, taking shit over.
Okay, now I seen the first couple of episodes, and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't lock into it. It was because it was everything I was hoping it was because it was everything I was hoping it wouldn't be. Listen to me when I say this, all right? It was everything.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm listening.
It was everything I was hoping that it wouldn't be. All right, it really was. It was everything I was hoping it wouldn't be. It was. I said before it came out, I said if it's not Tommy being the highlight of the show, I'm not gonna like it. I'm like, if it's gonna be a whole bunch of other characters featuring Tommy, then I'm not gonna be able to get with it. And then when I watched the first couple of episodes, it's exactly what I saw. It's a show with a whole bunch of other characters, new characters featuring Tommy. It's not Tommy's show. It's all them other people's show, and Tommy is just in that bitch. So I have to try to watch it with an open mind because it's the way that I did not want it to be. Like Tommy is not really the lead character in that shit. It's all them other people from the black gang and from that Irish gang and all that. Like they show them more than they show Tommy.
Yeah, listen, I agree. I agree with you on that point. But with the last part when you said it showed them then more than it showed Tommy, I disagree with that. Because Tommy is basically in every scene.
He's in every scene, but it's like the whole storyline is not really. It's tied around them, and he just gets caught in the middle of it.
It is tied around them.
And he just caught in the middle. And to me, that's what it was. Everything I was hoping that it would not be.
But that's what I'm saying. It is. Like I said, I haven't seen everything yet. But it is, but it does get to a point that it shifts, and it becomes more, it starts eliminating, and it starts being more about him. You get what I'm trying to say?
I guess so. I mean, I take your word
Because,
for it. Like I said,
I can't say anything else because I haven't seen the ending of it. But what I'm seeing so far, it's like, yo, okay, people are getting eliminated, and they're trying to base it more on him.
Yeah. Well, I like I said, I have to watch it and check it out with an open mind. I want to watch it, but it just looked like it was going in a direction that I didn't want it to be. Like I wanted it to be more about him and the world surrounding him, not him going into somebody else's world and trying to do things. It's just different for me. Like I wanted him to be the feature because he was like the co-feature all through Power. So the whole thing I wanted to see was be like what it would be like if he was actually the main character. Like he's really not the main character in his own show. And they a lot of these shows. Like a lot of these shows, they be like, "Oh, well, the main character is such and such," but it don't really be that. It's just you or you in. Like they be in some person like it always be somebody else that they're trying to bring into the shit. It don't ever just be about them. So, but yeah, I want to watch it. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it and have a mind about it. Yeah, man.
Definitely got to tune in because it's a good show. Beekeeper was a good movie too, for sure. Beekeeper was a good movie.
Yeah, Beekeeper was funny.
Savage.
The whole time, I feel like if you go into the movies, that's that's a good movie. Like if you spend your money, you can be like, "Oh, I ain't waste my money." Like I got my money's worth. It's a good little movie.
No, I like that movie. That is the Beekeeper. That's the one that happened with the call center, right? They were with the call center and shit.
Right.
Okay, yeah. That was definitely a good movie.
Right.
Man, that shit was savage. Fucking poor old lady fucking killed herself.
Oh yeah,
Took advantage of the old lady.
Yeah. That's it right there. That's the one.
Yeah, I know exactly what movie. That was a good ass shit, man. Motherfucker went savage mode, boy.
Yeah, Jason Statham make good little action movies.
He's the same one who makes Transporter and all that, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, hell of a character, man. I feel like he's another one of those guys that only plays the roles that fits. You know what I'm saying? He won't play anything that ain't his character.
Well, that sounds like you saying he played the same character.
Yep. Yeah, you can say that. I should have been more like Morgan. What's his name? Morgan Freeman.
Why are you? What is with you with Morgan Freeman, dog?
He makes a lot of different good movies too, man.
No, man, no, he don't. Not no more.
Not now. He's old. He's old.
So let me ask you something. So since you are such a big Morgan Freeman fan, can you name 3 Morgan Freeman movies for me, bro?
Say what?
Name 3 Morgan Freeman movies.
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I know he made 1 and 2, so that's still kind of one movie. You're breaking up, but I know he made a movie called Along Came the Spider,
okay,
and Invictus.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations. You know how that was real hard for you. I know.
Madam Secretary.
Now don't have no Google and nothing in front of you right now. Don't have nothing like that in front of you.
Listen, look, my phone right here is off. My phone's here,
Okay.
it's off.
Well, okay. But those three movies that you named, right? Good job on. But have you watched those three movies? Have you seen them, John?
Yeah, like I said, I've seen that. I've seen what? Olympic Has Fallen. I love that movie. That's actually one of my top ones from him too. Olympic Has Fallen.
Olympus.
Olympus Has Fallen.
Okay. Okay. See, I rocks with Morgan Freeman. Like, I've seen a lot of his movies. Matter of fact, I just watched was that Lucy not too long ago. You seen that?
You said Lucy?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've seen it. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's with him and Scarlett Johansson. It's like
Lucy, hold on.
she like get this crazy experimental drug seep into her system and then make her like this super smart person that's like using 100% of her whole total brain. It's next level. It's wild. Like if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. Like you haven't seen it. That's how different this shit is. Like if you can't say you haven't, if I say Lucy, if you don't know what it is, you ain't seen it.
Hold on. 'Cause like I said, I've seen a lot of movies, but sometimes I don't remember the name of it.
I just told you this plot line. If you don't recognize that plot line, you don't recognize it. You ain't seen it. Like that joint was different. Even though the ending was super whack, it was different.
Oh no, definitely haven't seen this movie. This shit looks crazy.
I know you haven't seen it because like when I told you the plot, you didn't know what the heck I was talking about.
Nah.
I know you ain't see it.
There's gonna be another shit I'm gonna watch too now. See, you got me putting me onto a couple things.
That's an old joint, well, but still lit.
Yeah, like I said, I heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
That's a good Morgan Freeman movie.
You speak English? No. Okay.
Yeah, that joint's up. It's a good movie. It's crazy, man. Yeah, you'll enjoy that. That's a good Morgan Freeman movie. Seven is another good Morgan Freeman movie. Seven, low key, yeah, that's like one of my favorite Morgan Freeman movies. Seven.
I haven't seen Seven.
Yeah. I done seen some movies, bro. I watch movies. Not as much as I used to, because they ain't the same to me. Movies ain't the same.
No, it's not.
Like they're just not. Like I like mean movies. I like movies that you could do whatever you want to do. I'd be like, yo, no, because I'm like, yo, what's the point? It's a movie. And like I feel like when you're making a movie, this is the place where you can go ahead and do whatever you want, say whatever you want, go ahead and just do whatever you feel. And like comedy, comedy ain't the same because it's like people got to be a little bit more careful with how they say shit, and the action ain't the same because it ain't bloody. Like it's crazy. Like all these movies that be action movies, all these people getting shot up, getting killed, but the movies be rated PG-13 because there be a bunch of people dying, people getting killed, but they ain't not a bit of blood. No blood being splattered, no place.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yo, how are y'all killing all these people in this movie and there ain't no blood, there ain't nothing going on, but it's PG-13.
Oh yeah, that was another good movie from him, The Ritual Killer.
Oh no, I can't get jiggy with nothing like that. Nah, that's not it for me. But yeah, like these movies, they just different, man. I'm not mad at like the diversity in the movies, but now I think it's starting to get cheesy. Low key, it's getting cheesy. It's cool, but it's getting cheesy. I'm not against it at all, but sometimes it's just getting a little cheesy in certain situations. But my main thing is that I miss the ignorance in the movie. Like they don't have it. Like when I was like I watched the old Eddie Murphy movies like in the '80s, straight out of pocket, just funny, crazy,
Savagery.
wild, just ultimate like immortal levels of savagery. Immortal levels of savagery. And it's just not in the movies like that no more. And I miss that. So I kinda like I don't really watch movies. I don't really watch movies like that. From new days because it's just like some of them be cool, but a lot of them don't be hitting. And then like when I do watch new movies, I try to watch movies from directors that was putting in work back when movies was real.
Even the TV show nowadays, some of the TV show ain't it.
No, the TV shows actually is now where the talent been shifted to because
Yes and no. It just depends on what you're into, I guess.
no, that's what it is, pimp. The talent has really low key moved to television because like certain directors, they like the idea of using TV because of the fact that you just get more time. You get more time to tell your story. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
instead
saying?
of rushing it. I feel you. I get it. Okay.
Like like a lot of like directors are liking the format of that. And then now, like and if
A
you're
lot of people doing like mini series and shit. It'd be like
yeah,
three episodes. It'd be one season, 3 episode mini series. Each
it'd be like
episode
2 hours.
hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
2 hours. Yeah, like
yeah,
they like that format. Like
yeah. It'd be like the plot, and then be like 3 episodes after that.
that's appealing to them. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm that's why I'm starting like TV shows are like starting to be better quality than they ever been. You got
I
Netflix who's
I
totally
agree.
invested in it, who's totally invested in like their TV shows really make their whole shit go round now. So it's like they put big money into their TV shows that they got a lot of confidence in. They'll give they like so like a lot of these big budget TV shows that be coming out, some of them be just looking like movies. You got a whole cast full of people in the show
Mhm.
that you would probably see in a movie some damn where, and they get some of them get big budgets, and a lot of people like working doing the TV shows because of the fact that they really make them quicker. Like it's just quicker to do it because it ain't as much shit to shoot. They can do you could do sometimes you could shoot a whole fucking season, a bunch of different episodes, and do that shit all in 1 week or two. Like you know what I mean? It's just different. So I know a lot of people like working like that in Hollywood, and like the directors like it because it gets to expand their vision. They get more time to tell their vision instead of saying, "Hey, I got 6 hours worth of movie," but but the movie company say, "Hey, make that shit an hour and 45 minutes."
Yeah,
Like
right, right, right,
do
right,
what you
right.
got to do to make it 1 hour and 45 minutes. And
And then again, that's you see a lot of that too. You see a lot of movies becoming into shows or series.
well, I mean, it ain't because of that. It's just well, yeah, that's just like popularity. Like people just try to
Yeah.
sometimes, but sometimes people want to keep the story going, so that's what they do. You know. But like I said,
You
like TV shows are getting better to me. Like they're getting better because there's better people. It ain't like people like a lot of good TV shows ain't gonna lie, they be by directors that just be trying to get their stuff off, just starting up and coming up. But now you actually got like established people that's put it down in movies and they actually like making basically like long ass movies. Like they make these miniseries, these one seasons with celebrities, big time celebrities, A-list actors and all of that in it. So like, yeah, man. I like TV more right now.
What's your favorite TV show you watching now? Then
Uh let's see. New, I don't know, like new.
no, like what you watching now, or what anything recently you're watching. That's what I mean.
I'm watching something on Prime. It's called. Dang, what is the name of it? It's crazy. It's a weird name. Hold on. Dang, it's crazy. I'm bugged out. Like I really can't remember the name of it. It's like I'd have to Google it, yo. Hold on.
What's it
Yeah,
about?
'cause it's about like this cop. It's about this cop who gets like his partner killed head of a drug cartel. Her son takes over. It's some wild crazy shit. I feel so bad that I can't even remember the name.
It's not called like Southland or something like that.
Nah,
No,
it's like it's like
the cleaning lady.
Too young to die old is what it's called.
Too young to die. Oh, what?
Or too old to die young. Too old to die young is what it's called. Too old to die young. Or is it too young to die old? I fucking don't know. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, Too Old to Die Young.
Too old to die young.
Too Old to Die Young is what it's called. Yeah.
Drama.
Yeah.
It was one season. It's
Yeah.
on Prime Videos.
Yeah, it's on Prime. Yeah. It's wild, man.
It looks wild. It looks like some crazy shit. It look like some niggas eating some shit. What the fuck? That nigga's eating a heart? A hand? That nigga's eating a hand.
No, I don't think I don't know if it's eating a hand. Is it in there? I don't know. But yeah,
look like some crazy fetish shit.
It's a lot of wild shit in there, dog. Like it's like you got Mexican cartels in there. Like I think it's like some ninjas in there. You got like
crazy Queen of the South type shit.
But it's all of that. Like it's got like a little splash of that kind of type thing. You got a fucking vigilante killer that kills bad people. You got the crazy cops. You got everything. It's just wild, man. And I'm rocking with that. And the thing is that like it's 10 episodes, but yo, every episode is like an hour and a half long. Like so, like every episode.
So it's good.
So like every episode you watch, it's like a movie. But the one thing that's real funny about it is like the last episode is only 30 minutes long, which it's just weird. It's a wild ass series. A lot of shit is going on in there, but it's good. And the other thing that's funny about it, I like, is that it ain't a lot of talking in it. Like it a
so
lot
you,
of
you already finished. You already finished watching it.
I'm almost finished. Like the way I watched
almost finished.
No, because the way I watched it, it was weird because when I first heard about it, there was a movie version of it. But the movie version, they only put out the way that they did the movie, it was weird. They only did episodes 4 and 5. Now that's 3 hours long, but they put episodes 4 and 5 out as the movie. And I like, how do you see that? I see 4 and 5, then I got to start like 1, 2, 3. You get what I'm saying? Like I had to watch it broken up because I had already saw 4 and 5 first. So I haven't seen all the episodes yet. But like I know like the last episode is 30 minutes. That's weird. Like, but all the other ones are like an hour and 30, hour and 10, hour and
Basically,
20.
It's like everything's already done with.
Well, no, it's just a long ass story. And then plus there's a lot of scenes, like it's different. You got to be high to watch it. I'm just tell you that. But it's good though.
Like a lot of crazy shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's a wild ass show. But like it give me movie vibes. It just gives me a long ass movie vibes, and I fuck with it. So, because sometimes you need more time to tell your story, man, than just an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Makes sense.
So I fucked with it. Yeah, maybe you check it out, man. You might like that. It's different.
I got it on the might watch list.
Yeah, no
I'm
doubt,
not
no
gonna start
doubt.
watching. You got me watching shit. You still ain't watching the shit I'm telling you to watch. God damn.
I tried to watch it. That's what I was saying. Like I said, I'm gonna be more
Okay, so
open-minded
let me
about it.
ask you this: you need to watch this. It's a mini show. Each episode is an hour and 30 minutes. Childhood ends. Watch that.
I already heard about that.
Yeah, you haven't watched it yet.
But I heard about it. Like I was considering it.
Yeah, I told you about it.
Yeah,
Watch
man.
it. It's a
No
good
doubt.
show.
Well, yeah, man.
I think it's like 4 episodes, 3-4 episodes.
Yeah, man. Oh shit. Well, we coming up to the hour and a half point now, man.
Hell yeah.
I guess maybe we should get ready to sign off. Don't want to bore the good people.
Final thoughts?
Man. Yeah. I mean, I know we didn't talk about boxing like that tonight, but I just want to say before I get off of here that I still think Shakur Stevens is the most skilled fighter in the entire world, and anybody that gets in the ring with him gonna have problems. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Fatality.
Don't fuck with my boy Shakur. But yeah, man. Yeah. Shakur's another character, man. This dude. Skill pays the bills. I'm gonna just keep saying that. That's all I have to really say on that. Skill pays the bills.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah. But
You can't win if you can't hit the motherfucker. But with that being said, everyone who's watching, thank you for watching and everything like that. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the notification button as well, because it's every time we go live, you'll know as soon as we go live, you'll get that notification sent directly to your devices.
Yep.
Go ahead and hit the thumbs up, because every single time you hit the thumbs up, we know we're making the video content good. But man, thank you for watching. Everyone, is Eddie Unsteady with Coastal Boxing Club's Chi Ming. Good night.
Peace.